Let's get started from cat-cow position. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, round your spine. Draw your navel towards your spine and gaze towards your belly button. Pause here with your exhale. Press your palms firmly into the mat and anchor the top of your feet down. Draw your lower belly in. Equal pressure in both hands. Equal grounding in both knees. The tops of both feet pressing evenly into the mat. Cat stretch, next position. Step your knees back just a little bit. Keep your hips situated over your knees. Reach your arms forward and then slowly begin to sink your chest down. In the beginning, you might want to rest your forehead down on the mat. Feel the center of your right palm press down and the center of your left palm also press down. Keep your pelvic floor lifted. Press the top of your feet down and pull your lower belly up into your lower back. So it's like almost you're wearing a corset in the lower belly, trying to make everything tight, pulling everything in towards center. Now breathe deeply, and if you're comfortable in this position, you can reach your chin forward and just lay your chin down on the mat. Bring your awarenesses to the pit of your throat, the space right in between your collarbone. Breathe deeply, widen your shoulder blades. Take a big inhale into your chest. On the exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your armpits, widen your shoulder blades. Again, big exhale into your chest, deep exhale. Relax the top of your wrist bones, relax your throat, and keep pulling your shoulder blades away from each other. Stay focused on the pit of your throat. Breathe deeply and stay with the lock Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Keep your pelvic floor lifted and your lower belly pulled in. Breathe deeply into the top of your chest and relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax your inner ears, and relax the top of your head. Relax. We'll take 3 more deep breaths here in the cat stretch pose. Keep the arms active by pressing the mat away. Keep your lower belly pulled in towards your spine and keep your pelvic floor lifted. Little lift to the pelvic floor, almost like what happens to the pelvic floor at the end of your exhale. 2 more deep breaths here. Rest your attention at the pit of your throat. And 1 more deep breath. Keep palms down. Relax your armpits, relax the top of the chest, and relax your top 3 ribs that are just behind your collarbones. And release. Turn to lay on your stomach. I'll take a short Shavasana here. Look at the right. Allow your arms to just rest by your side and let your big toes touch and your heels play out. Keep your eyes open in this Shavasana and simply look at the edge of your yoga mat. Breathe deeply. Feel that you're breathing all the way down into your sacrum, breathing all the way down into your lower back, and allow your shoulders blade, your shoulders and your neck to relax. Eyes steady. Breathe deeply. Cobra pose. Bring your chin forward on the mat and place your fingers right under your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows in towards the center line. so that the arms hug your side ribs, and then press your feet down. Press your pelvic bone down and find that little feet lift through your pelvic floor, the lap bottom. Inhale, lift your nose, lift your chin, and come into your cobra. Allow your eyes to rest on one point and take slow, deep breath through your nose. You can move your hands slightly forward to better support your back and maybe come up a little bit higher on the cobra. For this pose, feel for sending your breath all the way down into your diaphragm. Breathe into your stomach to purify your stomach, your diaphragm, your liver on the right side of your diaphragm. Forehead relaxed. Keep your eyes relaxed. Widen your collarbones and move your inner shoulders blades gently down your back. Feel that the center of your palms press down, and you can use your hands to gently pull the heart forward. Keep pressing pelvic bone down. Keep pressing the tops of your feet down and hold onto Mula Bandha. Lift pelvic floor and Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your navel in towards the spine. Deep breath, and let's start to move your breath up into your chest. So instead of breathing into the navel, into the stomach, breathe up into your heart. Mind relaxed. Keep your temples relaxed and keep your focus steady. Feel for reaching back through both big toes. Feel for pulling your elbows in towards your body. Again, shoulders blades move down. Use your hands to pull the back of your heart forward and hold on the lift in your pelvic floor. Hold on to lower belly pulling in towards the spine. We'll take 5 more deep breaths here in the cobra and feel for breathing into the whole front side of your body, into the chest, into diaphragm, into your stomach, into your bottom ribs, and let each inhale be full and complete. On each exhale, feel for emptying your lungs completely. Let's take 2 more breaths. Stay with it. Stay focused. Keep your back bottom teeth, your bottom jaw relaxed, and your throat relaxed. And then very slowly, we're gonna release. Your pelvic floor lifted, your stomach in, and lower your body 1 vertebra at a time. Allow your arms to rest by your side, let your heels play out, and let your whole body relax. Take Shavasana here. Open your eyes and focus your awarenesses at the point of the edge of your mat. Keep your breathing slow, steady, and deep, and allow everything to relax. Pelvic floor relaxed. Keep your lower belly relaxed. Keep your temples, your scalp, your neck relaxed. Deep breath. Breathe into the whole back side of your body. Allow your arms to just rest by your side and let your big toes touch and your heels play out. Keep your eyes open. Breathe deeply. Feel that you're breathing all the way down into your sacrum. Breathing all the way down into your lower back and allow your shoulder blades, your shoulders and your neck to relax. Breathe deeply. Next, it's bow pose, Dhanurasana. Bring your chin forward on the mat, bend your knees and grab your feet from the outside. Press your thumbs into your index finger knuckle. Press your pelvic down bone into the floor. And then, before we do anything, let's activate the mandas in the pelvic. Find a little lift through the center of pelvic floor. And then pull your lower belly in, almost like you're pulling your stomach away from the mat. Let's enter the pose. Inhale, kick back and up. Lift your chest. And then find your breath. Feel right butt cheek and left butt cheek kicking into the hands and reach the center of your chest forward, away from your legs. Use Mula Bandha, the lift through the center of the pelvic floor. Use Uddiyana Bandha, lower belly stays in. Relax forehead, relax your face. Keep breathing deeply through your whole front side body. Don't worry about haze, just find a pose that you can maintain. Allow your eyes to rest on one point and keep breathing here. And we'll hold for 5. Stay with the work in pelvic floor. Stay with the work in pelvic floor lifted, lower belly in. And keep breathing deeply for 4. Widen your collarbones, push your heart forward and lift for chin for 3. For 2, keep your breathing steady and conscious. Keep relaxing your pelvis, keep lifting pelvic floor, keep the lower belly in. Relax. Slowly stomach in, lower down. Rest your arms by side and look to the right. Again, keep your eyes open and simply look to the edge of your yoga mat. Breathe deeply. Allowing your breath to bring energy into your physical body. Each exhale, relax another layer in your shoulders, in your neck, in your brain. Each exhale, each inhale, feel your breathing all the way down into your tailbone. Feeling all the way down into your hips, hands relaxed, feet relaxed and legs relaxed. Wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Let's flip over to lie down on your back. Bend your knees so that your heel comes towards your hips and separate your feet almost as wide as your mat. From here, lift your heels up so that just the balls of your feet are down and place your hands on either side of your head. Feel the hands connect completely to the mat and stack your elbows right over your wrist. Let's take a big inhale. On the exhale, lift your pelvic floor and pull your lower belly in towards the spine. Keep the lock in the pelvic and then inhale. First lift your hips and then slide your knees away and press up into your wheel. If you don't have the wheel yet, come on the top of your hand and you can stay right here with the heels lifted. Otherwise, straighten your arms and best you can and push your chest away. If you can, you may walk your feet in towards your hands. Open your eyes and find your point to rest your focus on. And again, take a big breath. Feel for breathing into your stomach. Breathe into your chest. Roll your inner thigh down towards the floor and feel that the center of both palms press down into your mat. Keep your full, steady breathing. Relax your cheek, your upper jaw, and your temples. Feel right big toe press down, the same as left toe, and keep the lift in your pelvic floor and your navel pulled in. In yoga, the point is not to go anywhere, but simply to be, and to notice exactly where you are. At this point, you might be saying, "Get me out of here," but just stay. Keep your eyes still and breathe deeply. You can start bend slowly your knees, bend your elbows, come down, straighten your legs, relax your neck, and take Shavasana, the corpse pose. Keep your eyes open and allow your vision to be peripheral so that you see everything in your field of vision without focusing on any one particular object. Legs relaxed, hips stay relaxed, back, shoulders, neck, and eyes all relaxed. Keep your breath up and your gaze nice and peripheral so that your eyes are relaxed, your face, your forehead stays relaxed. Each Shavasana is a chance for this posture to incorporate, to integrate into your cellular tissue, into your energy. And so it's important to simply be still while that happens. Let your heels split out and let your whole body relax. Feel that you're breathing all the way down into your sacrum, breathing all of the way down into your lower back and allow your shoulder blades, your shoulders and your neck to relax. Easy, steady. Breathe deeply. Breathe into your stomach to purify your stomach, your diaphragm, your liver on the right side of your diaphragm. Forehead relax. Keep your eyes relaxed. Widen your collarbones and move your inner shoulder blades gently down your back. The next pose, what we're gonna practice is the plow pose or halasana. Few breath deep here. You can place your hands palms down on the mat and bring your legs together. Take a big breath in into your lower belly and exhale. Lift your pelvic floor and pull your navel in. Feel for firming the muscle in the pelvic and then inhale. Press your hands down, lift your legs up. Keep navel pulled in and slowly lower your legs behind you. Place your hands to your lower back and don't worry if your toes don't touch down. This is still a great posture. If you're more flexibility, your toes might come all of the way down to the floor behind you. If you can, point your toes so that the tops of your feet come down to the floor and breathe deeply. Breathe into your lower back. Keep your eyes open and look towards your navel point. Feel for pressing your shoulders gently down into the floor and breathe into your entire backside body. Breathe into the back of your heart. Breathe into the back of your heart. Breathe into your middle back and into your lower back as well. Keep your bandhas. Find a lift through your pelvic floor, mobile bandha, and uncurl the tip of your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Keep lower belly and your navel point pulled in, and your eyes stay open. And look towards the navel. Deep breath, still steady focus. Feel for 2 seat bones reaching up, and we'll take 3 more deep breaths here in the flow. Core relaxed, back teeth relaxed. To release, place your palms down on the mat first. Keep your belly pulled in and very slowly lower your upper back. Very slowly lower your middle back. Press your hands down into the mat. Keep your navel pulled in. Keep your pelvic floor lifted to find that slow, steady control as you exit the pose. Keep your legs long and stay. And very slowly lower your legs down. Press your heels together, and then once your feet come down, take your rest, Shavasana. And again, eyes open, and let your gaze be peripheral so that you can see everything in your field of vision, and breathe deeply. Be still and simply notice your breath and feel your whole spine heavy on your mat. Head heavy, hips heavy, legs stay nice and heavy. We'll take 2 more breaths in Shavasana, and for those last 2 breaths, feel for inhaling all of the way down into your hips. Each exhale, empty your lungs completely. one more big breath, one more exhale. Okay, and next pose we'll do is locust. So we'll flip over, come to lie in your stomach. Bring your chin forward on the mat and your arms beside you, with the palms facing up. Close your fingers here to make a slide first with the hands. Press your shoulders down. Lift your pelvic floor and pull your belly button away from the mat. And then lift your right leg up. And we'll hold here. For this posture, we're going to focus on the tip of your nose. Feel for rolling your inner right thigh up and also reach your right big toe backwards behind you. Keep breathing. With Mula Bandha, we are going to focus a little more on right side of pelvic floor. Contraction and right lower belly stays pulled in. Relax your forehead, relax your temples, and continuously reach backwards through the right big toe. Feel the work the inner right butt cheek and right side of the pelvic floor, and keep the back of your neck relaxed. Eyes still on the tip of your nose. And then release. Right leg down and lift leg up. Keep your focus on your nose tip. Relax your forehead and press your shoulders down into the mat. For Mula Bandha, feel for lifting right side of pelvic floor as you actively reach the right big toe backwards behind you. For Uddiyana Bandha, the navel lock, feel for pulling left lower belly up into the spine. Keep right leg relaxed and breathe deeply here. Stay with it. And we hold for 3. Roll your inner left thigh up and reach your left big toe back for 2. And then again, find Mula Bandha, lift through the pelvic side, pelvic floor. And find Uddiyana Bandha, pull lower belly in towards your spine for 1. Beautiful. Release. Yama leg to right, under your hands, under the first and your hands, and just let the palms open to the ceiling. Rest your eyes on the edge of your mat and allow your heels to just splay out to the side here. Slow, steady, deep breathe, and again feel the breathing down into the lower back, eyes still. Crown of your head relax, forehead nice and relaxed. Okay, let's place your hands down under your shoulders and come into kneeling position. And then we're gonna extend your legs forward for Paschimottanasana, forward stretching. For this version of Paschimottanasana, we want the legs to stay perfectly straight the whole time. And you can use your hands to walk your seat bones back on time. For here, depending on your flexibility, you can grab your knees, you can grab your shins, you can grab your ankles, or you can grab your toes. But what we want to focus on in Paschimottanasana is that we are still back bending through the spine. So in the other words, we are trying to not forward round in this posture. So I'd rather you just to place your hands on your thigh and keep your back straight than reaching to grab your toes if you're not ready and your back rounds. So find the comfortable position. I'm gonna start on my toes. My body is listening to me today. You're gonna choose your variation. Press the balls of your feet forward. Pick up your pelvic floor and press the back of the heels down into the mat. Keep your shoulder blades pulled down and feel for leading with your heart. Feel for leading with your bottom ribs and breathe deeply. And it's important that the shoulders aren't hyped up towards the ears. Make sure your shoulder blades are pulled down your back so you can push the heart forward. And keep reaching inner heels forward and feel pelvic floor lift. Pull your pelvic bone back into your sacrum. If you can't feel that right away, that's okay. Just imagine that lower belly where your pelvic bones is, pulling straight back into your spine, and then keep lower belly pulled in. Watch the feet. We want to make sure that the pinky edges of your feet don't sickle forward. So in other words, the pinky edges of the feet stay perfectly in line with the balls of the feet. And then keeping your shoulder blades, pull it down your back. You can allow your head to just fall off, and if you're flexible, your forehead might just hang on your legs. If your legs flexible, the forehead might just hang in space. Your head might just hang like this. Either way is perfect. Just keep leading heart forward, keep reaching the balls of the feet forward, keep pulling up through your pelvic floor, keep your navel pulled in, and then breathe deeply. Try to send your breath all of the way down into your sacrum. Breathe into your lower back. Keep the legs active so balls of your feet still press forward, inner heel bones still press forward, and lower belly stays pulled in to left on your spine. Deep breathing. Keep your focus still. And you can close your eyes in this position and rest your attention on your lower back. Keep your awareness at the center of your sacrum, which is right about here. See if you can keep your attention still on that area, and we'll take 3 more deep breaths. Keep the lift through your pelvic floor. Continuously reach your heels forward, pull lower belly in, and then one more. Pull your shoulders blades down and reach the top of your hand forward towards your feet. One more breath here. And release. Pull your belly in, press your heels forward. One more breath and release. Pull your belly in, press your heels forward, and then inhale to come up, and then again take Shavasana. Keep your heels together, your arms by your side, palms facing up and open, and let your gaze be peripheral so that you can see everything. Take deep breath down into your lower belly and allow your collarbones to relax. Your throat to be relaxed, your eyes, your face and your brain nice and relaxed. Steady breathing, relaxed awarenesses. One more big breath. Feel for breathing down into your hips, down into your lower belly, and one more exhale. Relax the back of your neck, the back of your skull, and let your pelvic, your hips be heavy. Konasana, butterfly pose. Next. Flex your feet. Inhale, reach the arms overhead and then hold your breath, stomach in. Inhale, sit up, touch your toes. For the butterfly pose, we are going to bring the feet together and find a comfortable distance where the heels are about 6 inches away from your hips, from your pelvis. From here, you can open your feet up like a book by pulling the balls of the feet back, and then actively press the heels together until you'll feel that lift up through your pelvic floor. And then pull lower belly in. From here, inhale, lift your chest, and then exhale, slowly fold forward over the feet. Again, just like the Paschimottanasana, we are trying to keep a back bend in the spine, so try to avoid any rounding of this sort of position in the Baddha Konasana, but instead feel for leading with your heart, leading with your bottom ribs. Keep the shoulders blades pulled down your back, and then you can close your eyes here, but keep breathing full, steady and deep, in and out through your nose. Keep your awarenesses on your awarenesses. And it's not that you have to stop thinking or do some deep meditation. It's simply that you're noticing what's happening, noticing your breath, noticing any sensation in your body, and keeping your jaw, your face, your eyes, and your forehead so relaxed. Keep the action of pressing your heel bones into each other, and then from here, if you further forward, you can grab your big toes with your first and second fingers, and then pull the elbows forward and down towards the mat. From here, allow your head to just fall off, and again, continuously press the heel bones together to lift your pelvic floor, and also keep the navel, your lower belly pulled in. Send your breath all the way down into your hips, and you can do that simply by focusing on your hips while you breathe deeply. Wherever your awareness rests, that's where your energy is going to naturally go. And that's also one reason why it's important to maintain a positive state of mind, a positive, happy mindset. Because happiness brings happiness. Negative mindset will bring ruin or worry, creates all sorts of difficulties in your life that are unnecessary. So in this pose, try to even be beyond positive or negative mindset and simply rest your attention in your hips as you breathe deeply. If extraneous thoughts comes up, that's okay, just notice them, but try not to get involved. Just let them pass and move through. Deep breath down into your hips, down into your pelvis. Let the back of your neck relax and also relax the back of your skull. Again, press your heels together, lift your pelvic floor, pull the navel in and lead bottom ribs forward. Lead the center of the chest forward and keep the action for pressing your heel bones into one other. We'll take 3 more breaths here in Baddha Konasana. Stay focused and breathe deeply. 2 more breaths. And the final breath, keep your awarenesses in your hips and take a big breath down. And on the exhale, press your heels together, pull your navel in and cobra your bottom ribs and your heart forward and release. Inhale, come up. Use your hands to bring your knees together and then straighten your legs and lie down to Shavasana. Again, for Shavasana, eyes will stay open, gaze is peripheral so that you're not focused on any one particular thing, but allowing everything in your visual range to show up in your awarenesses. Keeping a peripheral vision for a peripheral perspective helps the awarenesses to stay centered along your spinal column. And yoga is really for your spine. It's for your nervous system. It's to remove any emotional holding patterns that most often get stuck in the organs. And once the emotional holding patterns are removed in the organs, your energy, your awarenesses centers along the spine column. Or in yoga we call that Shishumna, nodding in the center. Sit up again, flex your feet, inhale, your arms are back, release your thumbs, hold your breath and then exhale, touch your toes. Ardha Machindrasana, spinal twist. Bring your left leg in and place your right foot beyond your left knee. You want about the ankle to touch the knee like this. Place your right arm behind you and you want the paw pretty close to your lower back, pretty close to your hips. From here, inhale, lift your arm up and then exhale, your elbow left past your knee. Look over your right shoulder and breathe deeply. I feel for actively pressing this left elbow into the outer knee and also press the right knee into the back of your left elbow. Let's put the bandhas in our spine twist. And first we'll press your right heel down and then press your left knee also down. These movements are very subtle. They're not going to look like anything, but you'll feel the muscles and the center of the pelvis turn on and then pull lower belly in towards the spine and then try to keep that action of lower belly in while you breathe. And again, don't worry if you don't get that right away. That's 5 years of practice to keep lower belly in and breathe deeply. Keep your eyes open. On the top of the chest and put a little lift in the top of your breastbone. and feel you pulling your shoulder blades down your back, away from your ears. Huge breath into your chest. Jaw relaxed, temples relaxed, and keep the top of your head nice and relaxed. We'll take 2 more breaths here. And again, press your left knee down, pick up your pelvic floor, and lower your belly in. Let's take 1 more big inhale into your chest, 1 more exhale. Get taller, come back to center, straighten your legs, and then let's do the other side of the spine twist. Come back to center, straighten your legs, and then let's do the other side of the spine twist. Press your left heel bone down into the mat, and also press your right knee down into the mat. And you'll feel the muscles in your pelvic floor start to turn on. And then let's put our Uddiyana Bandha in there and pull the lower belly in, and then keep it in while you breathe. Deep breathe. Keep your eyes open and your eyes still. Actively press your right elbow into your left knee, and also press your left knee into your right elbow so that you have a nice top here with the elbow and your knee. Keep the awarenesses in pelvic floor. And that's going to help you to lock in your spine, and also keep the navel pulled in. And take a big breath. Feel for the breath into both armpits. Navel kneel. Pelvic floor. Look over your left shoulder. And with the Shavasana, between the posture, heels together, lie with the toes displayed out, and let your palms face up, arms by your side. Again, eyes open. And take a big breath into your lower belly, so that as you inhale, your belly is going to rise. And as you exhale, belly will just fall back down towards the floor. Okay, let's do another sit-up. Bring your feet together, flex your toes. Inhale your arms overhead, hold your breath, sit up, and exhale, touch your toes. Now we do straddle splits. Open your legs to the side with your palms facing up. Contact your thigh to protect your lower muscles, to protect your inner thighs. Because if you tear one of those, it's expensive surgery. And then bring your hands into prayer and bring them to your chest. Allow your eyes to just rest in a point on the floor, and in this posture keep your legs active. Reach through your heels. Reach for the balls of your feet and press the back of your heel bones down into the floor. From here, lift your pelvic floor. Pull your pelvic bone back into your sacrum and keep the navel pulled in. Stay in this position. Or if you're a little more flexible, bring your hands down. And again, keeping the back bent in the back. Start to walk your hands forward. Find a place that feels comfortable. Maybe it's on your hands, maybe it's on your elbow. Some of you may be very flexible and you can more all of the way down. However, again, make sure that you are not rounding your back, just like the cobra, lead with the chest. Pull the shoulder blades down and keep reaching your heels. Keep reaching the balls of your feet away and breathe deeply. Focus your awarenesses on your pelvic bone and then take a big breath. Even though the posture is still, there's still a direction of reaching through the heels. Reaching through your feet, reaching through your legs. Almost like your legs are getting longer and longer. Find the tip of your tailbone, face your spine. Imagine tip of the tailbone, maybe it's back of the spine. And then reach the heels away. And breathe slowly in. And if you lose your hands to the tailbone, start to pull your chest forward. Shoulder blades down. We'll take 2 more deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. And again, keep your awarenesses on your pelvic bone. 5. Okay, release. Slowly straighten the pelvis. Put your hands back in and very slowly loose your hands to help you to bring your legs together. And let's lay back down in the Shavasana. To let all that energy of the posture integrate, use your belly breathing. So as you inhale, your belly rises. As you exhale, belly folds. And then keep your eyes open. Eyes still, eyes steady. Gaze peripheral, throat relaxed, your brain relaxed, and the top of your head relaxed. 1 more breath here. And let's prepare for the sit up. Flex your toes, inhale your arms overhead, cross your thumbs, hold your breath, sit up, exhale. Reach forward, touch your toes. We're gonna prepare headstand pose. Let's come into a kneeling position and we're going to first measure the distance between our elbows by grabbing in between the shoulder and the elbow, right at the middle of the elbow. And then interlace your fingers, make a little basket with the hands here. And then you're going to place either the front top of your head or in the middle of your head down on the floor. What's important is the handstand is you never want weight in the back of your head. You want to keep the weight more towards the front. So make this little basket, place the back of your head, if your hands here, and then first tuck your toes under and simply lift your knees. And this is a great place to be right here. Actively press your elbows down, press your wrists down, and maybe you can walk your toes in just a little bit towards the elbow. Find lower belly in, pulling in, and consciously press your forearms down to the floor and breathe deeply. If you have a handstand practice, You can lift one heel up and then shift the weight forward to lift your other heel up. From here, slowly straighten your legs, and a great way to practice this is against the wall, with your butt against the wall. Keep resting forearms down, open your eyes, allow your gaze to be peripheral and breathe deeply. Find a little lift in your pelvic floor, moving the pelvic floor down towards the heart, and keep lower belly pulled in towards the spine. Reach your sacrum up, your inner thighs up, and your big toes reaching up towards the ceiling. And from here, gently squeeze your ankles and your heels together to firm your inner thighs. Keep wrist pressing down, and again just check to make sure that your weight is centered at the crown of your head or towards the front part of your head. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Keep your navel in. Keep your pelvic floor lifted and your gaze steady. Feel 2 shoulder blades pull up away from your ears, and keep actively pressing down through your forearms. To come down, first bend the knee. And sit your hips down on your heels for child's pose. Focus your attention at the space in between your elbows and take deep breath into your upper back. Shoulders heavy, shoulders blades relax. And with each exhale, feel for relaxing another layer in your back of your neck and in the back of your head. 1 more, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, at 8, at 9, at 10. 1 more breath here. Hit the top of the inhale, fill your lungs completely, and then exhale, completely empty your lungs. Place your hands down. Come up into kneeling position for a lion's breath. Almost finished here. Okay, and last pose we are going to do is meditation. If you have the lotus pose, you're going to bring the right foot on the top of the left thigh and then the left foot on top of the right thigh. If you don't have a lotus in your practice yet, simply sit cross-legged, okay? But if you have the lotus, go ahead and take your lotus. In the beginning, lotus can feel a little tight in the ankles and the hips. That's fine. What we don't want in the lotus is that your knees hurt, okay? So ankles hurt, fine. Hips hurts, fine. Just now knees hurting. And then bring your hands into Jhana Mudra. You're going to just touch your thumbs to your index fingers like this and place your wrist on your knees. From here, lift the pelvic floor, still working with the bandhas, and pull the lower belly in towards the spine. Find the top of the breastbone, lift it up just a hair. Open 1 collarbone. Move your inner shoulders blades down your back, and then we are going to focus our attention at the space in between the eyebrows. You can even go into look a little cross-eyed. Focus in between your eyebrows. Breathe deeply. Almost done. Keep watching the brow point. Keep pelvic floor lifted and the navel point pulled in towards the spine. Stay focused. Bring your hands into prayer at the center of your chest and close your eyes. Take a bow. Fall forward to seal your practice. Release the cross-legged position and lay down for your final Shavasana. For this last Shavasana, let your heels come apart a little wider and you can let your hands come further away from the middle of your body. And close your eyes. I would recommend it lying here for about 5 to 7 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 if you have the time. There is no better antidote to stress than relaxation. Thank you for doing this practice with me. Have a nice day. See you in the next video. Namaste.